Hey, what if I told you that I'm staying 24 nights at this luxury hotel in Vietnam and I'm paying $0 out of pocket? No gimmicks or anything like that. I'm just using my regular credit card and just spending my regular monthly expenses on it. And I'm getting rewards because of it. Enough where I'm staying in this beautiful location for 3 weeks for free. I'm Linnell, I'm a full-time cruiser, and this is where I'm staying for my vacation. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it and also how you can do it too. Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Linnell. I sold everything and now I live on cruise ships full-time. If this video is a blessing to you, I want to encourage you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then turn on notifications. Hit the bell for all notifications so that you never ever miss another video. And follow me on my journey from poverty to paradise. Hey, I'm here at the Voco Marbella Hotel in Da Nang, Vietnam, and I am on vacation for 3 weeks. I'm in between cruises. I came to Europe on Carnival of Valor. That ship is going in the dry dock. It dropped me off in Barcelona. I flew from Barcelona over here to Vietnam with a couple of stops, one in Germany, one in Singapore. And I'm gonna be here for 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna fly back to Barcelona, and I'm gonna get back on Carnival of Valor and head back to the United States and then do some more cruises. So while I'm here in Vietnam, I'm on vacation for 3 weeks, so no cruises. But this beautiful hotel here is, I got it for free. So it has beachfront views, I have a balcony, there's a rooftop pool, an infinity pool at that. There's a full gym, there's a buffet breakfast that's included with my stay, so I don't pay anything. I don't have to pay anything extra for breakfast, and I get that every morning. And the typical cost for this hotel can average around $120 to $150 per night. And that's expensive for, it sounds like a regular hotel price over the United States, but that's expensive for Vietnam because the cost of living here is lower. So being that it's a luxury hotel, that would have cost, at that rate, if I would have paid the regular rate, that would have cost me around $3,000 for 24 nights. But I paid nothing, not one dime. What I used was my reward points with IHG. And I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to show you how you can do it too. You don't have to come to Vietnam, but you're going to be able to save on your next vacation or your next trip or whatever it is on hotels if you use this strategy. So you can see here that I paid with points 249,000 points. I'm going to show you how I got those. I didn't pay anything extra for those points. And I'm going to show you, you can see here where each night shows the amount of points that I paid, and then you can see every fourth night is a 0. So there's a hack that I've learned, and I'm going to show you how to do that hack. Hey, did you click the like button yet? I bet you forgot. Make sure you click the like button so YouTube will know to tell other people about how to get these wonderful deals. I want to share everything that I'm learning with the world, so I need you to click the like button. Also, if you're not already subscribed, you know I'm gonna give you some good information. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when I make the next video. So, which credit card am I using in order to earn these points? Why, I'm glad you asked. I am loyal to IHG brand. IHG is Intercontinental Group. So first, where did I get the points from? And yes, I'm looking at my notes, so forgive me. Because this is, you know, whatever numbers are involved and I'm trying to teach something, I want to make sure that I don't skip over things, because you can easily do that when you're trying to go through a lot of different information. So that's what I'm doing. So here is my breakdown of my points. I earned, didn't pay for it, didn't do anything extra except use my credit card. I earned 409,000 points. And you can see here the breakdown of those 409,000 points. 140,000 came from just signing up for the card, and then whatever the welcome requirement is, I believe it was something like spend $10,000 in the first 3 months of having the credit card. And so once I accomplished that, then they automatically added 140,000 points to my IHG One Rewards account. So I'm going to be talking about two different points systems, two different accounts. One is the IHG credit card and one is the IHG One Rewards. The IHG One Rewards is where I use the points and where you will use, you'll earn and redeem points for your hotel stay. Okay, so when I signed up for my credit card, the credit card said if you meet this criteria, we're going to transfer 140,000 points over to your IHG One Rewards account. And so that's how I got that 140,000. Next, there was 10,000 points where I got for a promo. Also on the credit card said the credit card said spend 20,000. So this was separate from the welcome. It said spend 20,000 in the first 3 months and you'll get an extra 10,000 points. At the time that I got this was in early 2024 and I was still in my other life and I had way higher expenses back then. And so I was able to pull off spending $20,000 in a 3-month period. So I got those extra 10,000 points. And remember, I said that 10,000 points is going to stick out. I got another 33,000 points from booking IHG hotels and paying with the IHG credit card. So normally when you book an IHG hotel, you're going to automatically, when you become a member of their point system, not the credit card, but just the regular IHG One Rewards point system, as you book a hotel, they're going to give you points for how much the value of the room is, and it's 10 times the amount of how much you spend. So let's say the room was $130, then not on the credit card, just regular as a rewards member, I'm going to get 1,300 points. So the 130 times 10, okay? When you get the credit card and you use the credit card to pay for the room, you're also going to get another 10 times points. So if I book a room, it's $130. On my One Rewards, automatically I'm getting 1,300 points. If I pay for it with my Capital One or use cash or a different card, I don't know, Amex Express or something like that, I'm not going to get anything extra. But if I use my IHG Rewards card, I'm going to get another 1,300 points. So signing up for that credit card helps me get additional points. And that's where that 33,000 came in. And if you don't know already, the secret to my hack is going to be to sign up for the credit card. And I'm going to show you how to sign up for it and all the perks that you're going to get for it and how to use the points to stack on top of each other to get a deal like this, okay? The next set of points that I got was 143,000 from my everyday spending. So I have my IHG One Rewards points over here. I'm going to use my credit card to pay for whatever my expenses are. My cell phone, when I go to a restaurant, if I buy groceries, if I book a cruise, whatever the case may be. I'm not using it for cruises. That's for something else. That's a different credit card. but in your case, your rent or whatever you can use the credit card for to make purchases, your regular, not buying anything extra, not stocking up on Amazon because you want to hurry up and get the point requirements or anything like that. No, your regular spend, whatever you're buying on a regular, everyday, monthly, weekly, whatever basis. I was putting that on the credit card. So from those expenses, and then there's different categories for gas and food and different bills like that, where you'll either get 3x for every dollar you get 3 points, or 5x for every dollar you get 5 points. So from those expenses, I ended up with 143,000 points. So the credit card sent those over to my IHG One Rewards, and now those points are in there. I got 40,000 points from referring other people. So me having the credit card, telling you about it, telling my sister about it, telling my previous coworkers about it, telling friends about it. When I refer people, they get a bonus for it being a referral, and I get a bonus for it being a referral. So I ended up getting 40,000 points for the referral bonus. And then I got another 41,000 free points where I didn't do anything extra. I didn't pay for anything extra, just from my activities, for staying in IHG hotels as a Diamond Elite. So there are different, not the credit card, just being a points member with IHG. All right, so there are 5 different tiers, benefit tiers. Just to join, you automatically become a club member. After you've had 10 stays, you become Silver Elite, 20 stays, Gold Elite, 40 stays, Platinum Elite, and 70 or more, you become Diamond Elite. So now the question is how to get you set up for your next hotel stay. First, go to the link in the video description that I put up for you and sign up for the IHG One Rewards Premier Credit Card. All right, so that's the credit card that I use for my everyday expenses, and that I'm collecting the points on to stay at wonderful hotels like this one. This card does have an annual fee of $99. And before you get turned off by that, remember, I just got this $3,000 hotel stay for that $99 fee. I got a bunch of other things also with that $99 fee, but at minimum, if I had to pay $99 for this 24-day stay here at this place, it's definitely paying for itself. But I'm going to show you something else. You also get, when you sign up for the credit card, immediately once you get it, immediately you get Platinum Elite status with IHG, which means you get perks like you get room upgrades. Sometimes I'll get to a hotel and the check-in is not until 3 o'clock. If the room is ready at 10 or 11, because I'm Platinum Elite status, I get bonus as far as I get to check in early when the rooms are ready, and say I got a late flight, I can check out late too because of the perk that comes with the credit card, that comes with the elite status that you get from the credit card. So again, it's already paying for itself. But this alone definitely outweighs the $99 fee. But wait, there's more. So the credit card comes with an annual free night reward. So as long as you keep the credit card for a year, once that year is up on the anniversary that you signed up for the card, you're going to automatically get 1 free night. That already covers the $99. So we don't even have to worry about the $99 fee anymore. You get a lot of extra perks. That's not all. But wait, there's more. All right, so we're talking royalty now. You know how I feel about royalty. If you've been watching my videos, I like to be treated like royalty because, listen, I've been in poverty for a long time. I'm done with that life. I'm moving to paradise, and I'm enjoying these royalty perks. So another perk that you get with this card is that if you use the credit card and you pay for your hotel stays, as I stated before, I use purchase points that I use, and I also use free points, but sometimes I just pay for the hotel with my card outright and use the regular rate, which is it's still a discounted rate because you have the perks, so it's still a discounted rate. But when you do use your card for an IHG hotel stay, you're going to get additional points than what you would just normally get on the credit card itself. So I became Platinum Elite the minute I got the IHG Rewards card. But because I've been doing this for so often, I'm now Diamond Elite. So let me back up. IHG has a lot of hotels in their chain, a lot of hotel chains in their group. So there's, of course, Intercontinental Hotels, and then there's Holiday Inn Express, there's Voca Hotels. This is not the only Voca hotel that they have. They have others. They have Crown Plaza. They have Staybridge Suites. They have Candlewood Suites. I stayed in Candlewood over in Galveston. They have Even Hotels and Hotel Indigo and some others. So that is what IHG stands for, and where the IHG One Reward points come in. So if you stay at any of those hotels, you can be a member of the IHG One Rewards program. Okay, so backing up to my points, as a Diamond Elite, when I stay at a IHG hotel, I'm going to get additional points. They have nothing to do with the credit card, just additional points. Because I'm Diamond Elite, every time I pay for the hotel, doesn't matter what card I use, I'm still going to get 10 times the points because I'm Diamond Elite. So the great thing about this card when you sign up is you are automatically going to be at Platinum Elite status. So almost diamond, but not quite. So if you get this card, you're going to get all the benefits of being a Platinum Elite, having Platinum Elite status. Right? So in addition to earning points, so all those points that I just mentioned, the 409,000, I got those absolutely free, not taking anything extra out of pocket. But this, not the credit card, the IHG One Rewards program allows you to buy points as well. And you've heard me, if you've been watching the channel for a while, in my monthly updates, whenever I have a hotel in between cruises, you hear me talk about I use points for such and such hotel, and the value of those points is 1/2 cent each. Well, that's where this comes into play. Outside of earning points, they will allow you to purchase a certain amount of points every year, and you can purchase those at 1/2 cent each. Because for me, the value of the points when I'm booking a hotel, I can book a hotel for less than if I paid the cash rate, where just using a regular credit card instead of using points. It's going to cost me less if I buy the points and then I pay for the hotel with the points. So I do purchase points in addition. Okay, so I have 2 sets of points. For me, I have points that I earned and paid absolutely nothing for, and I have points that I purchased. Not everyone is going to buy points, but this shows you my strategy. Over the last year, I bought 1,020,000 points for $5,300. The average value of those points are about 1/2 cent each. I redeemed 694,000 of those points, and I have 326,000 of those points left. All of the purchases that I made, they were purchased at 1/2 cent each, except one time. I think it was like 6. Instead of 0.5 cents, it was like 0.6 cents for those. But I'm just going to round and say for the most part, it was 1/2 cent each, okay? That means that the $249,000 points that I used to book this hotel is valued at $1,245. That would be a steal for 24 nights at a beachfront property here in Da Nang, Vietnam, if I paid $1,245, because remember, I said it normally would cost about $3,000. So that's less than half price if I would have used my paid for points. But I didn't. I used the points that I earned and that I got for nothing, that I paid nothing for this stay here. All right, so pretty wild, pretty wild. So yeah, it didn't cost me anything for this hotel except for my time and the strategy, and I don't really have to keep track of the points, just making sure that I'm accumulating enough points for when such a time as this, right? So now I'm going to back up and I'm going to show you an example of how the points can work for you on a smaller scale. Instead of this big 24-day trip, say it's just 1-day trip. Like I took this 1-day trip here. I left Los Angeles to get on Carnival Valor, and I stayed in New Orleans. It was supposed to be 1 night, and it ended up being 2 nights. But for the 1 night that I stayed in New Orleans in the French Quarter, I stayed in the Holiday Inn Express, and that room was $132. I did not use points for that room. I used my credit card for it. And so the regular rate, or the rate that I paid, is a discounted rate. But the rate that I paid was $132, and you can see the tax there was $23. We don't look at the tax, that's totally different. But as far as the reward points that I got from staying at that hotel, I got 2 sets of rewards. So there's credit card rewards that's going to give me points and send it over to my IHG One Rewards, and then there's just my IHG One Rewards account where I'm going to get points, okay? For staying at that hotel on my IHG One Rewards account, being that I'm Diamond Elite, well, for any status, you're going to get 10 times the amount, 10x points for every $1 you spend. So I spent $130. What was $132.05. So they're rounding. So I got 1,321 points. Then, based on what your tier is, if you're platinum, you're going to get a 60% bonus. If you're diamond, you're going to get a 100% bonus. So I'm diamond, so I got a 100% bonus. So not only did I get the 1321, I got another 1321 points added to my points accumulation because I'm diamond, okay? Then on top of that, there is, for each of the tiers. So you see here it says points, and then there's different things about the points. So first you can earn bonus points, which I just said I got 100%, so 1321. And then it says here earn points for reward nights and more. So for my Diamond Elite status, when I was in New Orleans, not only did I get the extra 1,300 points, but I got 5,000 extra points. And you see here on my reservation, it says IHG One Rewards bonus points, 5,000 points for every night. So every time I stay in an IHG hotel and I pay the cash rate, I'm going to get another 5,000 points. And then from time to time, IHG will also run specials. For instance, right now they just ran this one, and it says pick your points offer. Earn 2,000 points every 2 nights, or 8,000 points for every 8,000 bonus points every 4 nights on unlimited stays from whenever this started through August 31st. You get to choose which one. And you can see I registered and I chose the 8,000 for every 4 nights. So they have those from time to time. And at the time that I was at the New Orleans stay, you can see that there was a bonus here, and it says earn 3,000 points every 2 nights you stayed through May 15th. And this was back in April when I stayed. So I was eligible for that 3,000. And here's where my 10,000 points that I keep mentioning comes in. For that 1 night stay, where I normally would have gotten just 1,321 points, I ended up getting 10,642 points. But wait, there's more. Yes, there's more. So from IHG One Rewards, I got that. But because I paid with the IHG One Rewards card, they are also going to, if you remember from the card, I'm going to get 10x bonus points. If you remember from when I talked earlier about points that I get and I didn't pay anything extra for it, I'm just living my regular everyday life. If using that credit card, I'm paying for anything regarding IHG, I'm going to get 10x points for every dollar I spend. So for this stay here in New Orleans, I'm going to get another 1,321 points on the credit card that they are going to send over to my IHG One Rewards. You with me? It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so from that example, you can see that from my 1 night in New Orleans, I earned a total of 11,963 points. Look at my stay here in Da Nang, Vietnam. You see how some of my stays, it was 12,000 points per night. So me paying for 1 night in New Orleans got me another free night technically in Vietnam. And even if you say, well, you kind of rounded, well, even if I look at my total 249,000 points in Vietnam for 24 days, that comes to an average of 10,375 points per night. My New Orleans stay, as an example, paid for a whole free night. And so that's how you can start building up your accumulation of points. So when you get ready to go somewhere and stay for a week or 2 weeks or 24 days, then you'll have those points available where you won't have to pay anything out of pocket. All right, so now we're at the point of let's get started. What do you need to do? I'm going to be requesting that you use my referral link so you and I both can get a bonus when you sign up for the IHG Rewards credit card. You need to, when you sign up, you need to find out what the spending bonus is. So if there's a welcome bonus, then you'll be qualified for that. And then keep track of that when you're doing your monthly expenses. See what monthly expenses you can put on that, and if you'll be able to meet the welcome bonus. You need to obviously sign up with IHG and get into their reward system. I would say the next thing you need to do is when you plan your next trip, your next vacation, your next staycation, whatever, your next outing for wherever you're going, try and see if you can get with an IHG hotel, one of the hotels that's under their umbrella. Use it for everyday spending. So wherever you can, even if you have a dedicated credit card I'm going to use me for an example. I didn't do this, but I could have done this. Say, for instance, I pay my rent to Carnival or Royal Caribbean, and instead of me using my Carnival credit card, I'm going to pause that for a moment, and I'm going to use my IHG credit card and put my rent on the IHG credit card. And I'm going to do that with everything that I can, with my cell phone, with my Netflix. I'm going to pause or switch the credit card over, put it on this card until I meet that bonus, and then I can decide to leave it on there or switch it back to my other credit card that I had it on, at least till I meet that spending bonus, right? Once you do that, like I said, use it for all your everyday expenses. Next, you need to make sure you were already paying your bills on time. Make sure you pay that credit card bill on time, because if you don't and you end up getting late fees or interest on it, then it's going to negate all the different savings that you're trying to build up. So if you can't do that right now, maybe do this another time. But once you get to that point and you're able to do it and you're able to pay your credit card off at the end of each month, then it's time for you to go ahead and do it. And if you can do it now, do it now. Another thing you want to make sure is once you get your credit card, once you sign up for your online account, it's going to give you a referral link. Text that to your family, your friends, whoever you know travels or would be able to benefit from this and getting free hotel stays. Send it to them, so then they will get a bonus for signing up, and you will get a bonus for you referring them. So that's going to add more points to your accumulation. Stack the bonuses and the promotions. You just saw my example with the New Orleans thing. Don't forget about the fourth night hack that I told you about. If and when, so when you're booking a room, once you start to accumulate points, for me, I look to see, am I going to get a benefit if I use my points, or is it going to be about the same price if I just pay cash and then cash using my credit card, right? And then I'm going to gain some more, because I'm going to go to this place anyway. Let's say I'm going to go to somebody's graduation or a wedding or whatever the case may be. I'm going to go to this place anyway, so I'm not spending any extra money, and I'm probably getting a really good deal, because usually IHG properties, the Evens and the Holiday Inn, I like Holiday Inn Express better than I like Holiday Inn. Those hotels are usually not too expensive anyway. They're usually priced pretty reasonably as far as hotels. You're going to go to a hotel anyway, so see if you can look at the difference in the cash price and the points price. If at all, if they're going to be about the same, just pay the cash price, because you're going to pay that anyway, and let those points accumulate. Now, if you know you're going to stay somewhere that's at least 4 nights, and now you have enough points, you're going to get a free night. Of course, that's when you want to use your free night like I did here. And you don't need to, I'm just looking at my notes here to make sure that I don't forget anything. So yeah, you don't need to travel a lot. You just need to, when you do travel, be mindful and be strategic about it. So that's what I've been doing, being strategic about it. Because I do stay in so many hotels, and it is beneficial for me to buy points at the half-cent rate and then use those points that I bought for the other hotels that I use. That's something that you may want to consider if you travel a lot like I do. If you don't, then just stick to the free points, okay? I got most of these points just from doing life. That's how I stayed here for free. I just wanted to put that in as a reminder in case I didn't say it enough times. Don't need to do anything extra. Just be strategic, okay? As a full-time cruiser, I don't have a home to go back to in between cruises. So when I do stay on land, I want it to be somewhere that I really enjoy, and preferably somewhere that is free. Free or deeply discounted, right? So that is how I turn points into paradise. And you can do this too. Whether it's for a week in New York, a long weekend in Miami, or 3 weeks in Vietnam like me, you can do this too. You can benefit. So if you have any comments or questions, if you need clarity about anything, if you need me to clarify anything, if you have any more questions, maybe I forgot to put in a detail that is kind of after you try and sign up for the card and I didn't mention it, you want to ask that, put that in the comments. Put it in a new comment. YouTube will dish out to me any new comments that you put, but if you reply to a comment that you already put, I may or may not see that. So I would say put it in the new comment and let me know. As usual, I will try to reply to your comment as soon as possible. I hope you got the information that you came here for. I hope that it benefits you and that you are able to get some free hotel stays, maybe even at a luxury hotel like this, and have a beautiful, wonderful vacation knowing that it's free. It always tastes better. Everything tastes better when it's free, right? So staying in a hotel feels better when it's free. And oh my gosh, this hotel is so awesome. I'm gonna either put it in a separate video or add it to the end of this video, depends on how long this editing ends up being. I don't want it to be too long for you. But yeah, thanks for joining. Again, if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. I hope you have an amazing day while I have an amazing 24 days here in Vietnam. I'm going to be out there making some more awesome content. I'm really going to be on vacation. I'm just going to turn the camera on and then let you see what fun I've been having out here. In case you're thinking of coming to Da Nang or having some thoughts about where can I vacation, or if I go to Asia or even somewhere in the United States, maybe there's something similar to what I'm doing out here, and you're like, oh, let me maybe try that out. For instance, right around the corner, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but right around the corner, I saw an archery place. I got a little taste of archery when I was on Royal Caribbean's Mariner of the Seas back in February, and now I think I'm Merida from Brave, so I might run over there and do a little archery. But yeah, if I do anything fun like that, I'm going to turn the camera on and let you get a little taste of what I'm doing out here in these Vietnam streets. Hello. I'm so excited because I'm coming to bring you a different sort of video. Yes, it is Linnell and I live full-time on cruise ships. However, today I am actually on vacation, believe it or not, for 3 weeks in Vietnam. And in this video, I'm going to show you where I'll be staying for the next 3 weeks. All right, so this is where I am at, and you can see there is a beach right over there, some kind of, I don't know what that is, a tanker, some kind of ship. Look at these palm trees. I'm on the 19th floor and it is so scary to stand on the edge. It's like an infinity window, and I'm not normally afraid of heights, but this will make you rethink your whole life. So I have not checked out anything in my room yet. I went in my room, I stuck the key in, and I dropped my luggage off. So we're gonna see everything for the first time together. So let's go check it out. I am going to be here for 24 days, and so for safety reasons I won't show you exactly which room this is. And I did book on the reservation. I booked a double because I wasn't sure how the rooms were going to be set up and if I would need to put my luggage on the bed or not. But now that I see this room, I know that I don't need 2 beds, but it's fine because I'm so excited. All right, so this is my room. This is amazing. It is an IHG hotel, and I did book this with my reward points. Sometimes when you're watching my videos, you'll see that the places that I stay in between cruises are they always? Not always, because sometimes I stay with my family, but most of the time it is IHG hotels, and I do pay either with points or with a discounted rate that I get for being an IHG member. And I have been saving up those points, and this is the benefit All right, so as soon as I walk in, the light switches are here, and you do have to put a key, leave your key there. I don't know how this works. This is so new to me. I am in Vietnam. I think this is a lock that's not locking, and maybe they switched it out because they do have this extra security lock here. Yep, and you can see that there's no latch for that. There's no like sticking like they show in the movie where someone gets a hairpin and open the door. No, that's not happening. So, alrighty. And I do have my door stop alarm that I will be putting there just in case. I feel pretty comfortable in this room because, again, I'm on the 19th floor. Did I say that? I didn't say that. I am on the 19th floor, and you do have to go past the front desk, which is open 24 hours, and you have to also use a room key to be able to go up the elevator to where I am at. So this is one side of the closet. The other side of the closet, let me turn the light on. Other side of the closet. Oh my gosh, they gave me flip-flops to use. I haven't asked about anything. I can't answer the question, do I get to keep these or I leave them here? Do they just wash them or sanitize them or what for the next person, or do they just throw them out? I have no idea. I didn't even know that they were in this room until just this moment. So I will find that out. I got my own sandals, so I'm not really a flip-flop person, but I may go to the pool and use these robes that they've given me and these flip-flops. So maybe. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this, but when I went to see what was in this doggone closet, they actually have a scale in here. The flip-flops are for us to use, but mainly like to go to the pool. The flip-flops and the robe are mainly for us to use to go to the pool. And also, I looked right over this. They have a flashlight. All right. Keeping with how I normally do things, I will go in a circle, but I'm excited to see this bathroom. Oh my gosh. All right, so here's a little bench here. I need to, I don't know, maybe put my suitcase on, or I can even sit there to just throw on my shoes or whatever. Turns out this is the perfect spot to put my hamper to keep my dirty clothes in. Case may be. What is this? Is this a drawer? Ooh, okay. All right, I'm gonna be under the assumption, you know, you shouldn't assume. I'm gonna guess that these are complimentary because it says here that this water is complimentary. Complimentary water, okay. Do not use the bottle for any other purpose or to put anything else inside of it. If you want to keep the bottle as a souvenir, you can if you want one, complimentary water. Nothing's in this. If you want to keep a bottle as a souvenir, you can purchase one for 40,000 VND. Any missing? I'm confused about that. I got to ask about it because it says complimentary, but then it says they're going to charge you. Is this a fridge? Oh, sucky. All right. No freezer, but it is a fridge, and it feels more like a cooler than a fridge, even though it says refrigerator. And I don't see a microwave, so I don't know about eating leftovers. Let's see, let's turn this light on here. You got a little desk for me. This is a little gift that they gave me at the front desk. Let me go ahead and open it now. Oh, it's just a, it's a macaron. I don't know how you pronounce it. All right, so a little treat. And oh, Benjamin Ferry wrote me a little card. I didn't even see this. Miss Chappelle, welcome to Voco Mabel. Danae, thank you for your loyalty as a valued diamond member. Have an amazing stay with us and enjoy exploring our lovely city. Warm regards. Oh, how nice. I've never had this before. I don't know what it is. Great. What is this? Is this a candle or is this food? It's a woman with a hat on. Interesting. I'm going to have to ask. Somebody's going to have to tell me what all that is. They even brought me silverware. Alrighty. This is just the letter that they gave me at the front desk telling me all the different amenities that they have. And then this is a welcome letter that was already in the room. I guess that's in here for everybody. These are the outlets, or this is the outlet that I'm working with. I have not figured out the AC. It was warm in here when I first got in. I dropped my luggage off. I turned it on, and I'll have to check and see. All right, so not to make the video any longer than it needs to be, this is what the room looks like. I don't think this is adjustable. Nope. But oh my gosh, look at this view. See if I can figure this out. Oh, turn that up. And turn that. Oh my gosh. This is me for the next 24 days. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Loyalty pays. Look at this. Look at that hotel. You know, I'm not gonna risk too much with my GoPro. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I gotta zoom in. Look at all these people at the beach. It is a warm day. Somebody's getting ready to parasail. I can see everything that's happening down. Oh my gosh. Look at these mountains. Ah! I'm not gonna cry. Stop. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I cannot believe this is my life. Who am I? All right. What is this? I don't know what that thing is for. Maybe to hang a bathing suit or towels. Nice little chairs. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Look at this right here. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna back up because I normally don't say stuff like this, but this right here does make me, it brings back memories and making me wish that my husband, God rest his soul, my first husband, wish that he had never passed away, because I would have loved for the two of us to sit here and just enjoy this. And oh my gosh, he is more of a let's enjoy what God has done in our lives more so than I am. So I know he would have appreciated this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what we're working with. Some kind of night light. Alrighty. Why is the bed so lumpy? That's just how it is, lumpy. The comforter. Alright, and look at my bathroom. Look at my bathroom. Look at this mirror. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We don't need this light anymore. Oh my gosh. Hey. This, oh, okay. So you can leave it open because it's just me, or you can close it if you have a someone else that you're sharing the room with that you want to have a little privacy there. Okay, so this curtain can close or you can leave it open. Look at this rain. Oh my gosh, this rain shower head. All right, it looks kind of dark in here, but it looks like all the lights are on. I guess that's just the ambiance that they have. Oh my gosh. It's a teeny tiny, maybe a ½ inch drop down. But other than that, gosh, look at this. Look at God, look at God. Alrighty. And then I can adjust the settings on this. I can adjust out how high it is. This looks like kind of like what I'm used to on the cruise ships. One is for turning it on, one is for the temperature. We have bath gel, conditioner, and shampoo. I do need to wash my hair. Alright, they got a little drawer here. Ooh. Hair dryer. Anti-slippery mat. Alright, some towels. My sink. Oh my gosh, the commode. And I ain't gonna pretend I know what this is. It's not a bidet, but is it a type of bidet? I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh gosh. Double-sided mirror. Outlets that we're working with. And this is hand wash and lotion. It's a towel bar up there. All right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alrighty, so this is the cabin. This is the room that I got with my IHG card. So let's see, where's the light at? The light is in a weird spot. I'm gonna turn this way. All right, so if you watched to this point, then you are definitely a loyal follower. Thank you so much for taking the time and checking out this room with me. As I said earlier in the video, this room is totally free for me, and I still have more points left over that I'm going to be using. So make sure if you are interested in getting anything like this, even if it's not outside of the country, just when you, I don't know, even have some, because IHG hotels are all over the place, right? So even if you want to do a staycation or go see some family and friends that's in the U.S., or you want to travel the world like I'm trying to and find your happy place, make sure that you sign up for make sure you sign up for the IHG Rewards credit card. The link is in the video description. When you sign up under my link, doesn't cost you anything extra. You'll get some bonus points, I'll get some bonus points, and we can both continue to travel the world together. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you on the next cruise. Until then, I'm going to be making content about this beautiful place that I'm in, Da Nang, Vietnam, and I think we have some tours of other places. I don't really know how the cities are set up. Like, there's some places that we're going to, but I don't know if they're in Da Nang. But whatever I can bring to you, I will bring to you. Thanks for watching.